What's up, YouTube? It's time to discuss the top 10 recently rumored 2023 MLB trade deadline candidates as of July 23rd, 2023. And this time we're going to talk about some possible landing spots as well. So here we have it. Number 10, a lot of these guys, a good amount of these guys are going to include the St. Louis Cardinals because they have come out today and said that they are basically willing to trade anyone not named Nolan Arenado or Paul Goldschmidt. So here we have number 10, Tommy Edman of the St. Louis Cardinals. Tommy Edman is a switch hitter. He's 28 years old. He plays second base and also outfield. He has 7 home runs on the season with a 693 OPS compared to his career OPS of 727. Edman makes $4.2 million this year, and he has 2 more seasons of arbitration eligibility. But right now, Edman is not linked to any other team. Number 9, going along with Edman, we have Paul DeJong. Paul DeJong, St. Louis Cardinals. He's a right-handed hitter, hitting shortstop. He's 29 years of age. He's a one-time All-Star. 13 home runs this year with a 725 OPS. Compared to his career of a 733 OPS. This year, DeJong makes $9.2 million. He has a club option next year for $12.5 million with a $2 million buyout. And for 2025, he has a $15 million club option with a $1 million buyout. At this time, DeJong is not linked to any MLB team. Number 8, we have Jack Flaherty, right-handed pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Flaherty's 27 years old. He's 7-6 with a 4.39 ERA in 19 starts this season. He averages 6 innings pitched per game. He allows 9 hits, 5 walks, and he'll strike out about 9 per 9 innings. Flaherty this year makes $5.4 million. He's a free agent at the end of this season. Possible trade destinations for Flaherty include the San Francisco Giants, the Atlanta Braves, and the Tampa Bay Rays. According to our MLB trade simulator, Flaherty could be Tampa Bay could acquire Flaherty for their number 13 prospect shortstop Carlos Colmenares. Number 7, this one was just announced today. We have Wilson Contreras, catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. This one really surprised me a lot. Contreras, right-hitting catcher. He's 31 years of age. He's a 3-time All-Star. He has a 767 OPS this season with 11 home runs, and he has a career 804 OPS. He has 128 home runs in his career over 8 seasons. Now, this one really surprised me because just last season, Contreras signed a 5-year, $87.5 million contract with the Redbirds. Now, last season, the Astros and the Mets were rumored to acquire Contreras, but nothing ever transpired there. And theoretically, if the Cardinals were to strike a deal here and acquire catcher Corey Lee from Houston, they would not only have to trade Contreras, but they would also have to pitch in $30 million. Number 6, we have Dylan Cease. We've discussed Cease before. He's a pitcher for the White Sox, right-handed pitcher, 27 years old. He's never made any All-Star appearances. He's 4-3 this season with a 4.04 ERA across 21 starts. He'll average 5 innings pitched. He'll allow 8 hits, 4 walks, but he will strike out 11 over 9 innings. Cease is making $5.7 million this year. However, he does have 2 more arbitration seasons following this year, which is why there's a hefty price on Cease. So before we had mentioned the Dodgers, the Yankees, and Houston as possible landing spots, but it is being reported right now that Houston would, quote, love to acquire Dylan Cease. So theoretical trade, according to the trade simulator, this is a real hefty price here. It would basically be all top 5 prospects of Houston, plus outfielder Jake Myers. Number 5, we have Lucas Giolito. Giolito has also been discussed. Chicago White Sox, right-handed pitcher, 28 years old. He's a one-time All-Star. He's 6-6 with a 3.96 ERA across 20 starts this season. He'll average about 6 innings pitched. He'll allow 8 hits. He'll walk 3, and he'll strike out 10. Giolito making $10.4 million this year in 2023. He will be a free agent at the conclusion of the season. Last time we mentioned Giolito, we had discussed the Dodgers, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Cincinnati Reds as a possible trade destination. But now we're hearing the Arizona Diamondbacks and definitely the Los Angeles Dodgers. Or according to the trade simulator for the Dodgers to acquire Giolito, it would cost them their number 14 prospect, catcher / second baseman, Yainer Fernandez. Number 4, we have a newcomer to this list that everybody knows, Justin Verlander. He's a right-handed pitcher for the New York Mets. He is 40 years old. He's 4-5 with a 3.47 ERA across 14 starts this season. He's a 9-time All-Star and a 3-time Cy Young winner. Verlander, this year he averages 6 innings pitched per start. He allows 8 hits, walks 3, and strikes out 8. In 2023, Verlander is making $43.3 million. He'll make that same amount next year. In 2025, he'll make $35 million if he has 140 innings pitched in 2024, the previous season. Verlander has been linked to the San Francisco Giants as of late. And if the San Francisco Giants were to acquire Verlander, for the Mets to acquire their number 9 prospect, according to the simulator, which is starting pitcher Mason Blake, the Mets would also have to pitch in $40 million. Number 3, we have another Redbird here, reliever Ryan Helsley. Helsley of the Cardinals, right-handed pitcher, 28 years old, 1-time All-Star, 3.24 ERA on the season, across 25 innings pitched. He'll allow 7 hits, 4 walks, and 12 Ks per 9. Helsley making $2.15 million in 2023, but he does have 2 more arbitration-eligible seasons following this year. Last season, there was speculation that Helsley would be traded to Toronto for Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen would have been a good person to trade because of the All-Star season that Alejandro Kirk was having last season. Kirk has since dropped off. But if the Blue Jays did not want to trade their catcher Jansen, they could still acquire Helsley, according to the simulator, for their number 6 prospect, infielder Addison Barger. Number 2, we have Jordan Montgomery, St. Louis Cardinals, left-handed pitcher. He's 30 years old. He's never been an All-Star. He's 6-7 with a 3.14 ERA in 19 starts. He averages 6 innings, allows 9 hits, he walks 2, and he'll strike out 8. In 2023, Montgomery makes $10 million, and he will be a free agent at the conclusion of this season. Before, we had discussed the Yankees, Giants, and Reds as possible teams in the mix for Montgomery. There was also an article that discussed Baltimore acquiring Montgomery for Povich and Wagner. But according to the simulator, Baltimore could acquire Montgomery for less than that. Number 15 prospect, outfielder Judd Fabian. And the number 1 most recently rumored trade candidate for this season would be Marcus Stroman of the Chicago Cubs. He's a right-handed pitcher, 32 years old, 2-time All-Star, 10-7 with a 3.09 ERA across 21 starts, averages 6 innings pitched. He'll allow 7 hits, 3 walks, and he'll strike out 8. Stroman comes at the tag of $25 million this season. He does have a $21 million player option for 2024, which he would be expected to decline. Before, we discussed the Dodgers, Toronto Blue Jays, and Arizona Diamondbacks, but now Stroman is being linked to the Tampa Bay Rays, and according to the simulator, he could be had for the Rays' number 8 prospect, Cole Wilcox. And there you have it. Those are the top 10 recently rumored trade deadline candidates. I just want to say the channel right now has a staggering almost 6,000 channel views. We have 49 subscribers. The video that I just posted a couple days ago, which included some other trade candidates, that one has gotten almost 2,500 views and climbing. That's just mind-blowing to me. So really, really appreciate everything, you guys. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We have 49 subscribers. Let's see if we can't get to 50 or 55. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a great week up ahead.